Hello guys, once again welcome back to Commerce class. Today we are going to discuss about disadvantages of debentures. Here also we need to discuss about two different views, company point of view and investor point of view. So first let us discuss about company point of view disadvantages. First one, permanent burden of interest. Interest on debentures has to be paid every year irrespective of profit, which means whether company gets profit or not, but the company has to pay every year interest on debentures even during the time of depression. That's why it becomes a heavy burden on the company's earnings. Second, reduction in credit standing. Creditworthiness of company which has issued a large amount of debentures in low. That means debentures makes the company value low. Why? Because it is a debt instrument. Company has debt or liability, it's very difficult to borrow from banks and financial institutions. Then gradually company credit standing will reduce. That's why it is a disadvantage company point of view. Third, charge on assets. Debentures usually involves a mortgage of fixed assets. That means taking loan on fixed assets. So a company cannot raise funds easily through debentures unless it has enough fixed assets. So keeping fixed assets as a surety and raising funds, it is a great disadvantage to the company. Why? Because during the time of depression or loss, the company may not able to pay enough dividends to the shareholders. Not only dividend, and the market value of its shares may go down. Fourth, reduction in dividend. During the time of low earnings, very little profit might be left after payment of interest on debentures. When company pay continuously interest on debentures, company may not able to pay enough dividends to the shareholders and the market value of its shares may go down. So it is a great disadvantage during the time of distributing dividend. Next, investor point of view disadvantages. First one, no voting rights. Debenture holders have no voting rights in the management of a company. So it is a great disadvantage debenture holder point of view. Why? Because debenture holder is not a owner of company or equity holder. That's why he doesn't have any rights to participate in internal matters of company. Third, high unit price. The unit price of debenture is generally higher than the shares. Therefore, the small investors may not able to purchase debentures. So when there is no scope for small investors, so high unit price is also one of the disadvantage investor point of view. Third, unattractive. Basically, debentures cannot attract investors. So enterprising investors who wants high return and appreciation of capital find debentures unattractive. Especially new companies' debentures do not appeal to the investors. That means so the investors won't show any interest on new companies' debentures. Why? Because if initial itself company has a debt instrument, so there is a prediction from investor point of view he may not get profit from the company. That's why debentures are unattractive investor point of view, especially for new companies. So these are the disadvantages of debentures. Next we can discuss about difference between shares and debentures. Thank you.